Hello there and welcome to the program. This is Energy and You, a show that brings you weekly developments in Nigeria's energy sector with a focus on NNPC Limited. I'm Egusa Igumbo. Tonight, NNPC Limited and its counterparts from Niger and Algeria signed agreements to accelerate the development of the Trans-Saharan gas pipeline project. An industry experts gather in Lagos to chart a new course for Africa's energy sector. Details of these and other stories in a moment. Please join us again. Welcome again to the program. Nigeria, Niger and Algeria have signed 3 agreements aimed at advancing the development of the Trans-Saharan gas pipeline project. The agreements signed by NNPC Limited, SONIDEP and SONATRAC during the 4th ministerial meeting of the TSPG Steering Committee in Algiers include a contract to update the project's feasibility study, a compensation agreement and a non-disclosure agreement among the energy companies of the 3 countries.
In a brief ceremony held on the sidelines of the 4th Trilateral Steering Committee ministerial meeting on the TSGP project in Algiers, Algeria, NNPC Limited, SONIDEP and SONATRAC signed a feasibility study revalidation and update, a non-disclosure agreement, and a reimbursement agreement for the project. GCEO NNPC Limited, represented by the Executive Vice President, Gas, Power and New Energy, Mr. Olalikon Ogunleye, GCEO SONATRAC, Mr. Rachid Hachichi, and the CEO SONIDEP, Mr. Ali Seibu Hassani, signed on behalf of their companies. The TSGP is a 4,000-kilometer pipeline that would transport 20 to 30 billion cubic meters of natural gas annually from Nigeria through Niger to Algeria, with potential supplies to Europe and other international markets. Speaking shortly after the signing ceremony, GCEO NNPC Limited, Milikiari, represented by the Executive Vice President, Gas, Power and New Energy, Olaliko Ogunleye, described the milestone as a testament to Nigeria's profound commitment towards the TSGP project, stressing that the project is vital for Africa's economic progress and improvement of living standard of the people. Kyari noted that the ceremony provided a platform to strengthen relationships with the partnering countries and maintain a consistent focus to ensure the project's prompt realization. While congratulating the partners for their consistency and commitment, Kyari assured that through collective efforts, the project would deliver greater value for the 3 countries and the continent.
The 9th edition of the Sub-Saharan Africa International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference SAIPEC 2025 has ended in Lagos. The event brought together industry leaders to shape the future of Africa's energy sector.
With the theme, Building Africa's Future, Advancing Local Content and Sustainable Development in the Oil and Gas Industry, SAIPEC 2025 underscores Africa's drive for self-sufficiency in energy production. Stakeholders from across the nation's oil and gas value chain gathered to explore strategies for growth, innovation, and sustainability. Speaking at the event, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Oil, Senator Heineken Lokboberi, emphasized the federal government's focus to enhancing local content, investing in gas development, and ensuring energy security across the continent.
For us to grow, the energy sector, we must develop local capacity. Nobody will come to Nigeria to develop. Nobody will come to Africa to develop Africa, except we play our role, in ensuring that, we have energy security in Africa. So we came up with the idea of passing a law, and that law has been in existence for the past 16 years. We made mistakes in the course of the implementation. We've also grown enormous capacity, and that is why I don't have any hesitation telling the global world, the global stage, that even when there are divestments, those who are acquiring these companies have enormous capacity to be able to, sustain the growth, the continuous existence of this company. with federal government losing nothing. We'll get the royalties, we'll get the jobs secured, and we'll continue to grow our production.
NNPC Limited participated actively at the event, where it unveiled strategic initiatives designed to maximize Nigeria's hydrocarbon resources while empowering indigenous participation in the sector. The group CEO, Mr. Mele Kyari, reiterated NNPC Limited's commitment to leverage local expertise to optimize oil and gas exploration and production. He was represented by the company's Executive Vice President Upstream, Udobong Ntia.
NNPC Limited is also investing heavily in critical gas infrastructure such as the Ajaokuta-Abuja-Kano pipeline. It's a gas pipeline, actually. I was in Kogi State 2 weeks ago for the launch of 5 key LNG plants that are going to be coming up in that neighborhood. It's going to serve all the way from Kogi all the way up north to Kano, providing LNG, providing gas, convertible gas to companies, to industries, and also to individuals in that space. That's a huge venture. We're also involved in the OB3 gas interconnector to support 5 BCF of gas per day of domestic gas utilization, including 5 gigawatts of power generation capacity, by developing power plant projects along the AKK pipeline corridor and also across the country to complement the existing ones.
SAIPEC 2025 featured a robust lineup of panel sessions, some of which highlighted Africa's natural gas potential and its role in global energy policies, African Content Series, Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Program, and Future Generations Conference. Beyond the discussions, NNPC Limited's exhibition booth was spectacular. It actively engaged visitors and industry stakeholders, showcasing the company's innovations for energy transition and sustainable oil and gas development. As Africa navigates the evolving energy landscape, NNPC Limited remains a driving force championing local content, innovation, and sustainable solutions for the continent's energy industry.
Now, NNPC Limited has refuted the allegations made in a viral video claiming that its fuel does not last. The energy company said this assertion is not only misleading, but baseless and entirely unfounded, originating from unverified and amateur research which lacks credibility, accuracy, and professional oversight.
NNPC Limited has reaffirmed that its fuel is carefully formulated with one of the best compositions, ensuring optimal efficiency, durability, and environmental sustainability for consumers. It emphasized a significant percentage of premium motor spirit (PMS) sold at NNPC retail stations in Lagos, where this deceptive video was created, is sourced from the Dangote refinery, a strategic partner in the promotion of local production and energy security. NNPC maintains that Dangote refinery adheres to strict industry standards, guaranteeing the quality of petroleum products supplied to its consumers. This misleading video represents yet another desperate attempt by economic saboteurs to misinform the public and tarnish NNPC Limited's reputation. We hereby warn that we will not tolerate deliberate misinformation designed to undermine our operations and mislead Nigerians. We will not hesitate to take firm legal action against individuals or groups who intentionally spread falsehoods about the brand and our operations. Those engaged in such malicious activities will be held fully accountable under the law. Members of the public are hereby advised to disregard such fabricated content and rely on verified sources for accurate information. We remain steadfast in our mission to ensure fuel availability, affordability, and quality for all Nigerians while maintaining global industry standards.
We are the dynamic global energy company of choice, steering the course of Nigeria's biggest export industry. With years of commitment, delivering greater value and improving lives, NNPC is transformed to better meet your everyday energy need as the largest contributor to the Nigerian economy, generating clean, sustainable energy with integrity, excellence, and creating value for all stakeholders.
Energy for today, energy for tomorrow, energy for tomorrow.
Safety, health and environmental sustainability remain top priorities at NNPC Limited. In line with this commitment, the Health, Safety and Environment Division has held its annual retreat with the theme, Elevating HSE, Strategic Leap Towards Excellence. The retreat brought together industry experts and company executives to discuss innovative strategies for advancing HSE standards.
A renewed drive for operational excellence and a safer work environment took center stage as NNPC Limited's Health, Safety and Environment Division gathered for its annual retreat. The aim of the two-day event was to enhance workplace safety culture, environmental sustainability, and compliance with industry best practices. Speaking at the event, the Chief Health, Safety and Environment Officer, Bala Wunti, described the retreat as a platform to evaluate the company's safety frameworks, embrace emerging technologies, and ensure that the company remains a leader in HSE excellence.
We are committed to do whatever we can to make sure that Goal Zero become not only a mantra, but a culture and practice and key operational philosophy, whether in our personal or official engagement. Training awareness, thank you so much. We're going to request you to give us all the resources, but because it's now coming top bottom, it has become a directive, so I want to believe that all the resources that we need for training and awareness and enlightenment and whatever that we need to do to strengthen and enhance the HSC that we say we do, the EBP has made it a charge.
The retreat featured insightful discussions and interactive sessions all geared toward equipping staff with HSE strategies. Experts shared perspectives on mitigating risks, emergency preparedness, and achieving zero harm in operations.
Without HSE process, procedures, and policies that governs the way we operate in the environment that we operate, we cannot do what we want to do, and then we cannot even be a compliant company, let me put it that way. Yes, we are compliant, we are the enforcers to ensure that what we need to do in the system generally from upstream, midstream, downstream are being adhered to. But if we have any default on HSC, then that our goal and our vision, that the slide that was shared by Arinze, is not going to be achieved.
You might think you have the vision, but where is the vision? If it's not communicated, there is no vision. That means you are the only one that have the vision.
The retreat also served as an opportunity to foster collaboration and strengthen the commitment towards industry-leading HSE standards. With safety at the heart of NNPC's operations, the retreat reinforces the company's unwavering commitment to excellence in health, safety, and environment.
You're still watching Energy and You. Now, it's a season of love, and what better way can one express love than giving? That's why NNPC Limited went the extra mile on Valentine's Day to celebrate with its customers at its retail stations. Over 2,500 customers received fuel vouchers worth 10,000 naira each at the stations. Energy and You capture the moment.
Valentine's Day took a special turn at the NNPC mega station as customers received an unexpected but delightful gift from NNPC Retail Limited, a subsidiary of NNPC Limited. The company, known for its commitment to quality service, decided to reward loyalty with fuel vouchers worth 10,000 naira. From early morning, customers who stopped by to refuel were greeted with smiles, cheers, and a pleasant surprise, a free fuel voucher handed out as a token of appreciation. With excitement, beneficiaries expressed their gratitude for the thoughtful gesture.
Thank you, I'm grateful, I'm very, very happy about that.
Thank you very much. Safe journey, safe journey.
One filling station, their price is very okay and their meter is fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Always come up.
Guys, happy Valentine to everyone.
Happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine Day. I love you. Keep it up.
The initiative aligns with NNPC Retail Limited's customer-centric approach, ensuring that beyond providing premium petroleum products, it also builds strong connections with its customers. Speaking, the manager marketing NNPC Retail, Henrietta Ogon, emphasized that the Valentine's Day giveaway is a way of appreciating its customers for their continuous patronage and trust.
Happy Valentine's Day from NNPC to all our wonderful customers. We decided to reward all our customers that patronize us and buy fuel from our stations. So if you see this, it's a ticket of 10,000 naira. We are giving 10,000 naira free fuel to customers that drive into NNPC retail to buy fuel. So this is to appreciate you all for being our customers and for patronizing us. NNPC, from all of us, we love you.
As smiles lit up the station, it was clear that NNPC Retail Limited's gesture made Valentine's Day extra special for its customers. A small token, but a big impact, proving once again that love and gratitude go beyond just words. Just like energy, love keeps us going.
Time now for an update on the war against crude oil theft and infrastructure vandalism.
The war on crude oil theft is on, and the industry-wide security collaborations continue to deliver significant breakthroughs in safeguarding the nation's hydrocarbon infrastructure. Between the 8th and 14th of February 2025, a total of 109 incidents were recorded across the Niger Delta region. These successes were achieved through the coordinated effort of NNPC Limited Command and Control Center, Shell Petroleum Development Company, Pipeline Infrastructure Nigeria Limited, Maton Engineering Nigeria Limited, Oando PLC and government security agencies. The incidents were spread across several corridors: 47 in the Central Corridor, 25 in the Eastern Corridor, 6 in the Western Corridor, and 31 in deep blue water. 5 suspects were arrested during the week and handed over to government security agency for further investigation. Illegal connections to crude oil pipelines were detected and dismantled in strategic locations like Bakana, Okrika, and Komkom in Rivers State, Ukwa West in Abia State, and Igbogbene, Ewoma, and Brass in Bayelsa State. These connections, which serve as conduits for crude oil theft, were swiftly neutralized and repairs carried out to curb further economic sabotage. Similarly, several illegal refineries were identified and destroyed in Yenegua, Bayelsa State, Buguma East 1, and Okoloma in Rivers State, and Ipu West in Abia State. These sites pose significant environmental risk and economic losses for the nation. Security teams also uncovered multiple illegal crude oil storage sites. These included dark pits at different locations in Warri, Delta State, sacks buried in pits at Obodo Omadino in Delta State, packed sacks of stolen crude oil at Okwa in Abia State, stolen crude oil stored in a reservoir tank at Akaso in Rivers State, and additional stockpiles discovered at Obuku in Rivers State. A major spill was recorded at Ibinkiba segment of the Oando to Brass pipeline, causing extensive environmental degradation. Acts of vandalism also disrupted crude oil infrastructure. The Oando GTS-4 gas pipeline at Bakana in Rivers State was deliberately sabotaged, leading to a major spill, another at Akwa West in Abia State. Similarly, a wellhead was vandalized at Ile in Rivers State. On the waterways, security forces intercepted and confiscated wooden boats used for illicit transportation of stolen crude oil at Buguma East 1 and Ile in Rivers State, Edwini 2 and West Boma in Bayelsa State. These sieges mark a major step in cutting off the logistic networks of oil thieves. For NNPC Limited, the resolve remains unshaken. The fight to safeguard the nation's hydrocarbon infrastructures will continue until the menace is eradicated for good.
As we wrap up tonight, here's a summary of some trending international energy news for the week.
Oil prices were a little changed on Monday as investors eyed developments on a potential Russia-Ukraine peace deal that could ease sanctions disrupting global supply flows. Brent crude futures went up 7 cents at $74.81 a barrel. Nigerians have called on the federal government to conduct fresh tests to confirm the quality of petrol sold in filling stations across the country. This came amid allegations from a viral video that the petrol from the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited doesn't last long in fuel tanks. This is even as the Petroleum Products Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria said the fuel from NNPC is of the quality standard. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has revealed that the volume of stolen crude oil in the country has reduced to about 5,000 barrels per day, enabling oil production to rise to 1.75 million barrels per day as of January 2025. The Commission Chief Executive Gbenga Komolafe disclosed this as part of reforms and achievements in Nigeria's oil and gas sector under the current administration at the Renewed Hope Global Town Hall Conference held in Abuja. As Nigeria steps up efforts to implement its 54.9 trillion naira 2025 budget, experts have expressed fears that President Donald Trump's energy policy targeted at increasing oil output would impact the $75 per barrel target on which the budget is based, inflation and diaspora remittances, among others. With his drill baby drill energy policy, President Trump said America would invest in fossil energy resources, boost oil and gas output in order to meet its domestic needs, a development analysts said could lead to oversupply and low prices in the international markets. A Libyan company linked to the powerful faction that controls eastern Libya has reported oil worth at least $600 million since May, marking an end to the National Oil Corporation's monopoly on exports, according to shipping records and UN experts. The shipments by the little-known Akenu Oil Company, which was set up in 2023, are the first by a private Libyan company, and this means some of the country's oil revenue is likely being channeled away from the Central Bank of Libya. Malaysian state energy firm Petroleum Nasional Berhad Petronas will maintain all its contractual obligations, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim said after talks over gas distribution with Petroleum Sarawak Berhad Petros fund industry concerns. A recent deadlock in talks between Petronas and Petros, run by the state of Sarawak, home to more than 60% of Malaysia's gas reserves, stirred concerns over the likely impact on the revenues of the former, a major contributor to government coffers.
Before we go, please remember it's dangerous to scoop fuel from falling tankers. Report such cases to the appropriate authorities for prompt response. And that's the show tonight. Thanks as always for joining us. If you missed any part of the show or previous episodes, you can catch up by scanning the QR code on your screen now. Do remember to follow us on all our social media handles to get updates of all the activities of NNPC Limited. I'm Egusa Igumbo. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.